psychologist was Donald Broadbent. And so, a little bit about him. He was born in Birmingham, Europe in 1926 and died in the same place in 1983. He went to Cambridge and Winchester College for his education, and after that went and volunteered at the Royal Air Force, where he saw a lot of problems with like their communications and stuff like that, and how they communicated. And so that's when he really got into psychology. And so he also wrote the book Perception and Communication. So his biggest theory was the filter theory. So basically what that is it's how you take in what's going on around you. So what the filter is your attention to something. So without attention, you would basically, your brain would like overload, and you wouldn't be able to take in everything, and you kind of like go crazy, I guess. And the attention is what focuses you on one thing at a time and keeps you from taking in everything else. And it can be, it goes through the sensory buffer and then to the filtering, and it goes to short-term or long-term memory, or it can just be disregarded. And here's a little video.
The short answer question that I decided to do was to summarise the filter models of attention. Broadbent came up with the filter model in 1958. He proposed that attention was a bottleneck process that only allowed one stream of information to enter awareness at one time. His idea was that attention acts as a filter to prevent processing overload because high processing was believed to have limited capacity. Broadbent's model is supported by the following experiments. Cherry, in 1953, gave participants headphones and played sounds to both ears, but told participants to only attend to one ear and to shadow the message played to them in that ear. He found that participants could successfully do this, drowning out the message in the unattended ear. More evidence for this model was found by Treisman and Giffen in 1967. They found that if subjects were told to respond to the word tap, they would only respond if tap was played in the attended ear. Any in the unattended ear were ignored. However, Broadbent's model had flaws. Cherry, back in 1953, had also found that participants would hear their own name even if this was said in the unattended ear. In 1964, Treisman came up with a new filter attenuation model. Instead of information from an unattended source being entirely discounted from attention, Treisman suggested that some of that information can be transmitted so the individual is aware of it. This information is known as permanent salience. An example is your own name. Von Wright, Anderson, and Stenman in 1975 associated particular words with a shock in participants. After the word was associated with a shock, the hearing of the word then produced a galvanic skin response in the participant, even if the word was presented in the unattended ear. Alright, Treisman's model is just a better revised version of Broadbent's because it accounts for his...
So,
and then, did you have an activity, right, you had said?
yeah.
Okay, so do you want to explain to them which ones I'm going to do? So if you go to Canvas, it's the...
So you just go to Canvas and click on the improvement list.